just got a new recording software, and I wanted to just play PvP while driving. Starting my career. So anyways, I'm kind of tired of everything going on in the world. By that I mean everything in the world sucks. So I might be taking a little break from YouTube, and I might still be working on the game. I know that people who watch me do not know about that, and I do want to link my channels together with them. I'm pretty sure they are. And I am going to link my little brother who is he's the one who wanted to create the game. I've just been reading like the base asset version. And we're wanting to make it a computer VR combined, so like a better VR chat, essentially. And the way that I'm going to there's going to be like 2 different, and the game's called Blubbo VR, and I know there's another one called Blubbo. I'm probably going to have to mute the game audio. I know there's another game called Blubbo, but ours is going to be completely different. It's got like round slime guys who walk around doing I don't know, free roaming requests. We're planning to make it like a roguelike. So that's one thing. Also, I'm just tired of everything. Sorry, I got coffee. And by that, like, I had to do just the stupidest things, because I am in school, as my bio would say that. I'm a teenager. And one of the sites we are forced to use every day is slower than molasses, because it makes me do like internet safety, which is a good thing. We do it every year. That's understandable. But it takes forever to get through one question. So that's one part that's annoying. So this is sort of going to be like a vent, or just me talking randomly. Normally I would be streaming, but since I got a new OBS software, I decided to set it up for recording only. I might stream with it. But for now, I'm just thinking of maybe just doing main recordings. That's way too expensive. So anyways, you're probably just gonna hear me talking as like a voiceover for this video, because once again, I am quite tired of everything. I don't want to code it. Let me. So, as I was saying, darn it, I can't remember what I was gonna say. This video is probably just gonna be a voiceover, but I'm just, what is going on? I'm just trying to find a way to, well, not break everything in my house, because at the end of the day, I've broken like 2 headsets, one on accident and one just because I just got rage baited. Taxi, get over here. Way too fast, bud. So this is sort of like a way for me to like calm down in order to not just go insane. So I'll probably just be talking randomly every now and then. So, as we go on this taxi drive, because I'm playing the career mode, and I actually like this a lot. I'll probably be talking about other games as well, sort of like Minecraft, BeamNG Drive, automation. I haven't done a lot of other content other than BeamNG, and I do want to do other content. I just never think to do it because I always think, well, my channel's based around Minecraft, so I should upload some more of my Minecraft world. I haven't touched it in like a good 3 days or so, and I still have a video I need to upload. So I'm kind of here to tell you that I am in development of making a game, and I do have a second channel that I've had for a little bit, and I will link it under this video along with my little brother. So that's one thing. So this will just be a video of silence and probably voiceovers. So enjoy the cars and other random games that I'm going to be playing, because I'm not live right now. I'm currently just recording and tired, which is why I have my coffee. And I find that I have to speak up and be like as bad as loud as my brother whenever he's on his VR headset. That's because my microphone sits very far away from my face, because if I speak normally, it does pick it up normally. Well, it didn't used to. It might have just been my OBS. Oh, I'll find out whether it was my OBS or just I have to speak up. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Anyways, so enjoy me switching through random games, and enjoy me driving cars, because I'm tired. I want to play games. I will play games and record them. I just need a day where I'm not mentally stressed. And if you do see this, let me know if you want to see like me playing BeamNG Drive on a live stream. Because I've never done that, nor any of the 50 games in my Steam library. And if you have seen one of my like my wallpaper, it's gonna look different because I had to like change things on my old laptop that I'm letting my brother use, and it's old, and Windows decided to link it because they're both under my name, and I had to delete everything off of it, including Steam, because that held up somehow 15 gigabytes. World of Warcraft also takes up like a large amount of space on it, but that's gonna be a different time. I might also upload me playing Warcraft. I don't know. How did you take the weirdest route? Anyways, so in the meanwhile, you get to watch me deal with a taxi driver driving me anywhere. And buy cars. Oh, no, not on the road. Let's feed the inventory, shall we? Oh. Now I gotta wait for another taxi driver. Should probably just go back to the garage. Taxi. Don't hit me! Jeez. anyways, this video will probably just be me ranting about school and other things going on in the world. I'm gonna try and not get political because that's a very sensitive topic, to say the least. A lot of my friends at school are very political about it. And that's the thing. That's why I don't like politics, because it's extremely sensitive. And I just don't like the topic very well, because people get mad at you if you even say something wrong to them. Like, yeah, this was better than that. Look, I do not care. My opinion's my opinion, your opinion's yours. But they get so mad about it. And it's stupid. To the point of me saying, I don't believe it should be like that. Because insanely stupid things like that just make me tired of people I'm around. Not to mention, people don't leave me alone. Because I get surrounded all the time for no inherent reason other than I just stay quiet. Which is weird to me. Because there's another kid in school who is also quiet. They don't get surrounded and flocked like I do. Which is just insane. So anyways, this will just... I've said that like 3 times already. What am I doing? Anyways. So, we all know America is falling into shambles, and that's a sensitive topic, but we all know it. We cannot hide it. And it's annoying. Because gas prices are now luxury, food is now luxury, everything that is a necessity is a luxury. And it's stupid. So stupid to the point I'm pretty sure we might not be able to afford housing. That's kind of stupid. Because the housing market is, again, stupid. Everything is just way too expensive for anything. And that's my issue with the world currently. Because it's just, it doesn't feel right, to say the least. Because, you know, you can do... You know it's bad whenever countries are asking for your face and begging all of the corporations in their country to scan people's faces. Like, take Discord or Roblox, for example. They used the same company, and luckily Discord got off of it because they found out what was happening. But if you use Roblox, don't entrust them with your face, because that specific company claims to delete it within 3 days. They keep it for up to 3 months, which is just not trustworthy, to say the least. Not only that, I'm pretty sure many people have covered this already, but the bad driver epidemic. The bad driver epidemic everywhere is just insane to me. Like, I get it, there's idiots on the roads, but are we just handing out driver's licenses to everyone now? Like, mind you, I'm a teenager, and there's people who have the mentality younger than me. I've been around cars nearly all my life, that's why I love them so much. You're only hearing about that now. just hurts me to see people getting these cars that are like really nice and then crashing them for clout just to be famous, to see, oh, big number. That's not cool. And the other thing is that no, I don't know. The other thing is just flock cameras. I've seen one on my daily route to school and back. You can't tell me that our license plate isn't being measured for quote-unquote illegal activities whenever it's right there in front of somebody's house pointing at the road. Like, there's my license plate right there on that car. Now I've been flocked. That's about as simple as it gets. And I like to think people are trying to do their best. And I would do the same that they're doing, except it's considered vandalism. So that would be fun with the police. And people say there's gold in them, which doesn't really make sense to me. I've never seen gold inside my computer. Why would there be one in it? But they do have copper, because it's the primary use for electricity, so. Anyways. I don't want this video to get too dark. I know, like, the world is stupid right now. That's kind of why I'm making this video. But we need to, like, figure out how to get our things together. Because it's stupid to act like this at all. Like, I understand the oil shock hitting us, and that's why gas prices are so high. And this is probably going to be a controversial take, but Elon Musk does not deserve $1 trillion. I know some of the people who are probably going to be watching this say he did earn. It's tied up in stocks in Twitter and Tesla. Not only to mention he built a gigabay that also gave him that money. He did not earn it. He got it. Like, his companies gave it to him. That's all it did. Not to mention that nobody should be a trillionaire. The U.S. government currently has roughly $1 trillion. And I know he was only a trillionaire for 10 minutes. But it doesn't feel right. If he can hit $1 trillion, we can afford to get our pay raised. And I'm not talking about like just anyone. I'm talking about like the working society. The blue collar workers, the ones who do the insurance, the doctors. Even the retail workers deserve more just for going through customer service. And I know people complain about customer service all the time. I know it's annoying, and I can get that. We shouldn't be paid $7 an hour, minimum wage. If the house prices and other quote-unquote luxury items are going up in price, the wages should go up too. It's not that hard to understand basic economics, but it seems pretty hard to understand whenever it's just, I can't do anything about it, and it's just annoying, because I'm just a kid at a computer. But the only thing I can really do is just complain about it and, like, cry about it. That's what most of us can do, unless you somehow start a business. That would be awesome. So if you watch this video, don't take anything I say too seriously. I'm just saying stuff to get it, like, off my chest, because I'm tired. Everything is just tiring. everything is just not right, to say the least. So, as I'm probably just going to be recording this video, I just want to drive cars and play games. I'll probably also get into like acting skits, because acting seems fun. Except I've never done it. I do play trombone now. I do also like art. This is just a video about me and what this channel is probably going to be about. Because I know sometimes the channel dies for a bit, and that's okay. I just gotta stay alive enough to get 150, 500, get a YouTuber payment plan, or whatever it is, like partnership plan, and then I can help pay the bills. Because my family, we're broke, and I'm quite aware of our situation right now, because we've spent a lot of money on things like DoorDash and just fast food because we don't really have the time on our hands. We're also just tired every day. And not to mention, my mom has to go through customer service as well. She works at insurance. And sometimes her customers are great. Other times she has to deal with Karens, which tend to not be fun. What just happened? So anyways, this might sound like me crying about the world being, no, it's a disaster, because it is. And I'm fully aware about how I sound like. I'm quite aware. I do not care about your opinion. It's my opinion, and my opinion only. You don't have any say in what I get to think. Now, for those who are actually cooperating, at least just listening, if somebody does watch this video and attacks me, don't attack them back. Don't stoop down to their level. That's just not cool. It doesn't matter if you're trying to defend me. If you talk to like a troll or something, or just anyone that thinks their opinion is superior, don't stoop down to their level, please. I'm asking you because people forget there's people behind the screens, and it's kind of sad. Because not to mention that people will just blatantly insult those around them because they're protected, quote unquote protected, behind the screen. And it's just sad to see. Because I don't think you would appreciate it much if, I don't know, somebody came up to your face and said, I can see the gear turning, but it ain't the gear not anything. You might have to think about that one, but it still kind of hurts. Like, any insult that you find and take seriously, that leaves a mark to anyone you talk to. Not just me, not just this screen, it's literally a person. And people forget that. So here's your daily reminder. People are behind the screen. Stop yelling at them. So, that's one thing. Why did I drive here? Anyways, I'm probably just gonna drive this. And how it's just swallowing and polluting everything. Yeah, that's kind of annoying, right? And there should be a way to stop it. And I do want to start like doing sometimes like some story time animations. Oh yeah, that's right. This is also a topic I wanted to talk about. My dishwasher broke. Like it was the first time we used it in 5 years. So I mean, I used it. It was working normal on the test runs. It seemed fine. I mean, we've lived in this house for roughly 5 to 6 years and never used it, so I didn't know how good in shape it was, but it seemed to run fine on the test run. But then I actually loaded some dishes in it, and then it just flooded. And that's not a pleasant day. Because imagine whenever you go leave your dishwasher alone, and then 20 minutes later you find water leaking out of it. Now, it could have just been that it just it was clogged, but it seemed completely fine. And I had to fix it because I was the one who used it. So there goes some money. We had to get, and oh yeah, not to mention that my mother got sick on that day. So that was also fun. So we just let it sit overnight to think of what to do, and this is the day my mom got sick. And I'm stuck at 4 a.m. Thinking about what happened because like that's shouldn't happen. It's a dishwasher. It's meant to drain, right? So I somehow managed to sleep. Oh, stop spinning out, please. And the next day, as my mother is sick, I just wake up feeling iffy, to say the least. So, as I do that, I just try and figure out what to do, and we needed like a shop vac, because all we had was like one of those bag vacuums. So we got a wet dry shop vac. And you know, I accidentally used like the dry filter with it. That was fun. Anyways, I should probably go into free roam. So, hey David, that's loud and I'm recording. Sorry for the background noise. I'll have to cut that out.
You're gonna have to cut that out.
Anyways,
I'm gonna have a music dog.
okay.
I love you.
So let's just go into random map. What was I talking about again? Oh, right, the dishwasher. So we get, like, a screwdriver because I needed a T15 bit and, like, a Phillips head. And I get that. And everything's fine. And, the arm came off iffy. I'll probably go into, well, I am going into detail. But I get the dishwasher, washing machine. It's the same. They both use detergent. They wash things, just different things. I get the machine fixed up. I've not used it since because I'm scared to use it. I don't trust that it's not gonna flood again because I couldn't really do anything but look and clean the filters. and nothing seemed wrong, to say the least. Dessert coffee. But it still was a pain because I had to nearly break my back just to get the arm back on. So, our kitchen no longer stinks because it did smell like fish the entire day. What the? Why am I in a semi-truck? So, I'm just tired of everything that's happened in the past month. Um, oh, they made it a separate vehicle. Cool. Yeah. So, I'm just, everything is annoying. And like half the, one thing that I do not, oh, they added, is this a new vehicle? Nice, they added a tog rack. Was the Vivas here before? Yeah, I think it was. But anyways, I just want to drive cars and play random games while talking over it. So you get to listen to me just doing random things. Why do I have a replay recording? There's a fly in here. So, I just want a day of math, English, science, and history. Nothing where I'm overstimulated, but I'm never gonna have that happen with 8th graders. And another weird thing that I find annoying with YouTube in specific is one frame counts as a view now. And that's just specifically annoying for the people who get paid because it doesn't change their money. So it's just a gimmick, essentially. So, I'm also very curious, YouTube. Why censor my shorts for... Oh, crap. Why censor my shorts for no comments whenever my videos are completely fine? Explain that to me. So that's just one thing I've never really appreciated with YouTube is just how confusing they are. Because they're throwing updates and things that just we take and they shove down our throats. We never asked for them. YouTube was like a good platform before they started shoving more ads because they didn't have enough revenue. And like, I get that you want revenue and all that, but I don't need that many ads, YouTube. In fact, I had to get premium because I was so tired of it. So, that's a thing. I'm just also really tired of literally everyone I'm surrounded by. I'm pretty sure I've said that a million times already. Ow. Because I get flocked way too much. And I'd appreciate, like, solitude, please. All because I'm wearing a lanyard, by the way. And I get that I sound like a teacher, but I don't think that justifies surrounding me in a big circle and getting me in trouble for causing a ruckus that I did not cause. So that's fun. I also want to rebrand the channel, but I don't know what to rebrand it to, or at least I do, I just don't know how to draw it. Yeah, watch out. So that's also fun. I might create a third channel where I just upload random things. Or no, this could just be the channel where I upload random things. And I just do not care. But the Blabo game, the game dev, the whatever you call it, I will be like posting on that very non-frequently. Scarcely is the word, I think. Because oh wait, I thought that was a black wall. Um, I'm just wanting, and I've said this 1,000 times, a normal day. And it's hard because everything is violent. And by violent, I mean loud, chaotic, overstimulating, overwhelming, and frankly, tiring. So it's just, yeah. And for those other teenagers watching this video with me, I'm sure you might be able to understand because it's just so annoying to have to try and do your work while another kid is just making a ruckus and making it harder. I still have like a whole assignment that I need to do, and I haven't been able to do it because my class is annoying and I get sidetracked at my house. So that's another thing. I also just want a day off, like every day, because I hate waking up at 6:30 every morning just to go to what I like to call it, God's trial of humanity. And as I literally always say, middle schoolers are just 5-year-olds trapped in a 12-year-old's body. I always say that because it's very true. There was a kid in my class today who barked for a talkie. Imagine my face whenever they did that to me. Yeah, that was, new record. Cool. Why do I still have a night shade as my license plate? But anyways, dummy. Anyways, I am just wanting a day of solitude and peace. Because I have not found my inner peace. My inner peace was like 10 years ago. Whenever I was not aware I was alive. But now I need to refine that inner peace to prevent myself from what it feels like going insane. Because I am often tired and overwhelmed and stimulated to the point where I sometimes can't do my work, and that's a fun feeling to say the least. So I might just play games. Oh jeez, I've already been recording for 40 minutes. Ow. Ow. This car's way too low. So, I tend to want a quote unquote normal life where I just am the average kid. But no, instead I'm stuck at a chaotic middle school with chaotic students. Oh, and mind you, last year, 2 fights broke out in the same day, so now we're treated like we're prisoners. And they kind of ruined that for this year's 7th graders because they're treated the same way and we're still treated like that. Now, if by some miracle we can manage to keep ourselves contained, we get set free. And I want that because I'm tired of. They don't even know how to walk on the right side of the hallway, which is just super low. Because they have to set out cones every time we walk by to our classrooms. So that's fun. I also just am tired every day for the sake of the American school system. Hold on, let's control. Ooh, sport. Sure, why not? So, as you can tell, I don't even know what to say at this point because I've been recording for 40 minutes. And for those who just stick around with me, thank you. Because you're probably bored at this point, but you wanted to see if anything interesting happened. This was just me ranting about the world. And I'll probably do another ranting video if I feel like it. But anyways, this has been Computer Guy. I hate that name now. See ya.